Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Peterson, not at my home this morning. My wife and I came down here for a few days, little relaxation at Ocean City, Maryland. The big crowds have gone, but we're having fun. Met a nice lady at the restaurant this evening, had a long talk. She's a broker in real estate. And I walked away with her contact information. So any place, anybody you're talking to, and when you're traveling like this, you can write off a portion on your taxes. It's amazing to have a home-based business. Always deal with your CPA when you're doing that. We've had some really great reporting, some great announcements. We'll maybe review those a little bit with the owner here in a moment. But before we go to the actual slides, we thought we would have you look at this Facebook page just for a second and just be amazed by what you see. This is how we're sticking together on this page that Susan McCook has put together. 1,700 members on this Facebook page already. And let me move some things out of the way here. And when you actually look at the discussion tab on the Facebook page, as you come down, see what Susan has done. She puts in the congratulations to the person who made the sale and who got the spillover on each and every one. When you scan down, you can see that. And we get posts like this, which are absolutely amazing. This gentleman, Tony Daniels, said that in his first week, I filled my first level and halfway filled my second level. That's unbelievable. And we're going to talk for a minute about what those levels mean. We like people to see the recorded Zoom webinar before they come here. That gives them a good feel for how our 3x7 matrix works. That's worth $118,000 a year when it's filled. But you see things like that, and you can come in here. We like people to come in once a day and just click and like a post. And if they want to make a comment, they can do that. With everybody doing that, it just shows what's happening and the excitement. When you see people from around the world, it's amazing. And you get a lot of training too. This young gentleman said that he is not a salesperson. He was talking all about the difficulty of dealing in our field, and that he was looking forward to our particular group here. He says many groups that he gets involved with, they bring you in and then they're gone. Well, that's not the case here, and everybody can answer. I gave a little answer to how straightforward it is with little videos we have, like yourphonecontacts.com goes into various methods, just using the contacts in your phone to start your process with a simple little script. And when you scan down these pages, you get all that kind of great information. And on these pages, to get to the files that I was talking about, you just come up here and you click on files, and that will show you these slides. You can have an in-home, people can think about a good name, but a party, a step-by-step earnings party or savings party. Have a party, invite people in and show them these slides on your computer or project them onto the TV screen. And these are actually the slides for that recorded webinar that we're going to look at in just a moment. And then we have the standard recording that you can always find it, which is 10 minutes and 31 seconds right now. You can listen to the standard recorded Zoom webinar, and you can see a list of the recordings of the webinars. You can see a master index of the 12 or 13 videos we have and other links that are important to you. Just click on there. There's a sample welcome letter that Susan has done. Did you want to comment, Susan, on these tabs a little bit and what the heck have you done here? How is this so helpful to people?
Hi, everyone. With the tabs, I think people can view it differently on the phone, which I never go onto. But basically, you go to discussion and you can see all the posts, and then you can react to them, and you can make comments. And we encourage you to do that because when prospects come in and they see us very active like this, it gets them more excited, or it starts their excitement. And so the featured posts are basically posts that are pinned for easy access that have important information. So people can go there and read through those posts and get extra information that's not in the files or that's in more detail about it. The files section is where Bob's been putting in the files, and it used to be that you could just post a document there, not like a document, but like you can make a post there. But now it just lets you add stuff that people can download. So I hadn't been doing that. So thank you, Bob, for doing that. I had only had one thing in there, and so yeah, you can go down, download the PDFs and the documents, save to your computer, have all that information ready, easy to access for you. And then the members will show you that I'm the admin. It'll show you group experts like Bob, and it'll show you people that I think it shows you people that live near you maybe or have things in common with you. And you can look through the list and maybe you recognize one of your prospects there. You can send a friend request or one of your upline or sidelines.
Before you leave that section, Susan, I just more or less discovered this evening. For instance, if you were to click on any member, that member will pop up and it will show the posts throughout history that member has made. So you can see the post that I have made, or the post that you have made, or the post that any member has made. It's a huge, powerful library. It's just absolutely unbelievable in terms of organizational and keeping a group together and educated. It's just amazing the way I don't think every Facebook group is set up this way, but this one is very, very nice from that viewpoint. Thank you for all of that work, Susan. And you said that the numbers are looking good. You said who was in first place and what's happening there?
Yes. See, I have it written down over here somewhere. It was for the 1st through the 15th of September, 176 new members, and you asked me to also count the spillover, and 101 of those 176 were spillover to somebody.
Isn't that amazing?
And there were 51 members that brought in one or more people. That's a pretty active membership.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. We are in our infancy. It's just amazing how to find a company this young, 3 years old, that is just basically getting its structure started. When you look at the slides that you could download and have available for your in-home meeting or any Zoom that you're doing, these are the slides, and this is the recorded version that we like people to listen to before they come here, nosponsorship.com. And excuse me, that is just a short little 3-minute video on what this 10-minute presentation is. Well, step-by-step-slides.com is a recorded webinar. And when you go through this system, slide by slide, you start to get a feel for the history of the company, and what our philosophy is. And right away in the slideshow, you see that, some what I call power statements. How about earning 118,000 without selling? But I'll tell you, people sell a lot, and it's because they sell a lot and the way the structure is set up. This is why you can earn even if you don't sell. It's just amazing. And we have something very, very new and unique to go over with people. And what we do is that we actually help people in groups. There are 64 million other networkers out there, in addition to millions of people with small businesses and nonprofit organizations that could use this ability to get up to a higher income from a $30 per month subscription. And we point out the company's great website system. We talk about the need to have money. And what we've done to group this team build together, we don't go over it in detail this evening, but you can see it on the videos. But your parents' upline, when they sponsor more than 3, that puts people on your first level. That's the way this works. And they could sponsor and put people on your second level, or there could be more spill from your parents up above. And you can see how quickly on the $7 per person residual, that's $72. And now the reason your parents are sponsoring so many is because they receive a $25 fast start earnings for each subscription account that they sell, each $30 per month. You notice a little change in our language. We're calling these subscription accounts, and we're selling subscription accounts. That's what we're doing. And the one gentleman has, what did you say, Susan, 37 so far this month, times $25. That's why people are excited, and that provides the spill into that structure. And you see details about what do you get for $30. We're going to talk to Adam a minute about some of the things we're talking about adding there. There's a short little video, 2-minute video, step by step, products.com that you can take a look at. And so we just run on the recorded one. We run through some of those details, and we show you what it means for a new account. This is the glue that holds this whole thing together. It's so new and unique in terms of thinking. When you have your new account, $30 per month, there's a sharing of 37333 to 7 parents. Any parent who gets busy and goes after those $25 checks can provide the spill underneath this new account. This is what's so unique and powerful about our program. And the other aspect of it that you should not forget, depending upon who is it that lands on your first level, their structure alone one person will take 1/3 of your structure, which is $3,291. Someone else could know someone who's building. Someone else could know someone who's building, depending upon where they're building from. Even a builder down here will put $9 a month in. A builder right here is just. And then you have more money and more income. So what I call the build under or the spill under, you don't want to lose track of that. It's just absolutely amazing. And we have put together a wonderful concept involving sending a short message to nosponsorship.com. You can look at that. You just send a short message to the contacts in your phone, say, and just say that we have sent you a message, Mary, from a 3-year-old company, and please comment on this video, No Sponsorship, and tell me what you think about it. Now, once you send that message to the contact in your phone, then you leave a voicemail and say, Mary just sent you a link with the video. I appreciate your comments. When you associate the voice with the text, that takes away the spam aspect of it. And it's very, very powerful to associate the voice with the text. There are other explanation of this at yourphonecontacts.com. And we just love the dialogue when anybody's using a phone, which basically said, did you know your phone's worth over $1,000 a month? You get a dialogue going, and you get a person's phone number so that you can send them a short video that explains it. And the short video, so easy to remember, is WSBS1.com. And you just ask them for the comments. And so when you get another person, that's another contact in your phone. So you never run out of contact, and there's many ways to put more contacts in your phone. And Susan and Angela and others are excellent at using our email autoresponder kinds of systems to get additional contacts put into your phone. And so we really love this grassroots method, because after all, if everybody could learn to get those 3 in a day or a week, I mean, that your matrix is gonna be filling in. Susan, how is your matrix looking? Is it starting to fill?
Hey, Bob. Yeah, my matrix is coming along very nicely. It shows down to 10 levels, and I've got people on every level, and some's getting pretty deep, especially where Angela's working right now.
Isn't it amazing? Don't you feel good when you get up in the morning and you say, I've got Angela within my 3x7.
Oh yeah,
I
have a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like every morning I'll come and be like, oh man, that person got assigned, that person got assigned. Yay, yay.
Isn't that amazing? Before I get to a couple of the other callers and go over a little bit of the power of this whole concept, I'm going to bring the owner of the company, a man I've really grown every day to appreciate more and more what he's put together in the last 3.5 years. Oh, Adam, you want to back up those big announcements you made last week?
Hi, Bob. Yes, sure. I'm really excited. We got our product videos on the website recently, several days ago, for thanks to your friend, Tim Conaway. He was very kind. He did those for free for us, but he walks you right through the email autoresponder and the custom lead capture page, how to use them. And so that's just great. And people can see them now before they ever join. They can see the products. There's a written explanation, there's pictures, and now there's a video. So I hope people don't, they can't misunderstand the 2 products that we have. And if you're a marketer, who doesn't need an email autoresponder or a lead capture page that you could just, write the text in there and promote either step by step or whatever you want. And so, that was a great improvement that we made this past week. And things are going really good right now for step by step. You're right. We're still in our infancy, but we are growing every single day. As Susan pointed out so clearly, we had 171 signups so far in September, and so we are doing good. We are doing really good. I'm really happy for Step by Step, and that people like it. And the thing that I hear over and over again, Bob, from people on the phone, is that they just love the price point of $30 a month to buy the product every month. $30 a month, they just love that. And I had one guy tell me just recently, a couple days ago, he said, the days of paying $100 a month for MLM are gone. That's what he told me. He says, the days of paying $100 a month for MLM are gone. And even you, Bob, kind of told me that in different words the other day from some of your contacts in other companies, and they're seeing their groups in decline. Their groups are kind of declining rather than growing. So, and that is the problem, as I explained on the phone a couple of weeks ago. All these big all these companies, they blow up into these multi-million-dollar companies, and then after several years or whatever it is, all of a sudden they're gone, and you wonder why. And it's because the little guy can't afford $100 or $150 a month, and he can't do what some of the big marketers are doing, and so eventually the downline rolls up on him. But as you can see in Step by Step, we have a nice broad spectrum of people sponsoring, and they can do it when you keep the price low. They can sponsor other people. Anybody can sponsor someone at $30 a month, and so yeah, that's what's. My phone was practically. It's not exactly ringing off the hook, but my phone is almost to the point where it's kind of almost to the point where it's ringing off the hook, which is nice. It's good. It's good and bad, if you know what I mean. But it's good that there's so much interest in Step by Step. People calling all the time, asking questions, and yeah. And just one last point is, I was thinking what I might say tonight here on the conference call, and I just remember my wife a couple of years ago. She got kind of interested in another MLM because her friends were interested in it. And so her friends were trying to recruit her into this MLM. So I got on my computer, looked at the pay plan, and I was shocked. I was just shocked that, they wanted you to come in at about $130 a month and, for their health products and things like that. And but the shocking part to me, and there was an option to come in for $65 a month. Thank goodness there was a smaller option. But even so, you only earned $1 on the first level. And I have to say, I was shocked when I saw that, because if you think about it, you would need 65 people to break even. And so that just seems like an insurmountable obstacle. I will say, in all fairness, they had a $20 fast start bonus. So if you signed up 3 people, you would pretty much break even if you came in at 65. But that $1 on the first level was just crazy. And that was the only level you got paid at. That was the only level. You only got paid $1 on the first level. You had to you had to jump through more hoops to get paid on the deeper levels. So if that makes sense. And so, yeah, so, my whole goal with Step by Step was to make it as easy as possible to break even. You only need 3 people on your first level and 3 people on your second level, and that'll get you $30 a month. So with $9 on the first level and then $21 on level 2, you only need 6 people, and you can break even. Or you can sponsor one person and make $25, and that's going to almost get you at the break-even point. So, the whole thing was to provide a good product, a great product that people could actually use. In this case, 2 products, and then just make the comp plan as easy as possible.
So we've had a lot of people using that email autoresponder then.
Oh yeah. Last month, I think we sent out 250,000. I think in August we sent out about 250,000 emails. Yeah. In August. So I mean, people are using it. There's no doubt that people are loading in emails. And the thing about our autoresponder, which is very unique, I've heard actually many people tell me it's the only autoresponder where the people don't have to opt in. So in most autoresponders, the people have to actually, opt into the list before you can email them. And with my autoresponder, they don't have to opt in. If you have a list of 1,000 emails, you can just load them in, and every 4 days they'll get a message from you.
Good, good, excellent, Adam. And we're still making progress on the customer $30. A person can be a customer, not be in the matrix, and just use the product. Then,
yeah, we're making the programmer's working on that, and we'll get that done pretty soon. And then after that, and one other project, we're going to start doing 2 more things. Okay, well, after those 2 admin projects, we'll get a couple more email templates made, and then we'll try to get the travel package added. We'll do our best to see what's out there, to investigate, to figure out what's available, and to see what we can add to Wealth Step by Step as far as travel and airline or cruises. I don't know, but we'll see what's available. And one guy there was a guy in Wealth Step by Step. As soon as I said that, he emailed me a bunch of information on wholesale travel information, and I saved it in a couple emails, and I haven't even had time to get to it yet. But he even put his password in, and his username and password, and gave me all that so I could log in and look around. And it should be possible. I mean, should be possible. I know my parents. I've never been on a cruise ship. I know you have, Bob. Bob, you've been on a cruise ship, but my parents, they used to love going on cruises, and I think you were on a cruise not too long ago.
We go once a year.
Once a year. Well, there you go. You're living the high life.
All right.
So yeah, we'll work on that and make the Well Step by Step even better. And we're working on that we already have a customer option right now, but it's kind of not very prominent, let's say. So we're going to make a very prominent customer option. You'll get $25 a month every month for any customer that you sign up. And I probably won't put it on the website. It'll just be kind of an unwritten deal, but it'll all be recorded in your back office, any customer you get. And you'll get $25 a month, and it'll be good. And I'm probably I was telling Big John this the other day. I'm probably going to make a whole separate website for customers that'll be your website, and so it'll be like your website. It'll have your name, email, and phone at the top, let's say, but it will just have customer information. It'll probably be just a 1-page, kind of like one of those long websites that you see sometimes. It'll just have 1 page. It'll be long, and it'll be all about you can use this autoresponder for $28 a month and put in 5,000 people, and it'll just and that way the customer will never know. You can advertise the link, kind of like a lead capture page, but you'll be able to advertise that web page directly to customers and get that $25 a month. They'll never even know it's MLM. They're just going to sign up and say, I need an autoresponder, or maybe I need travel when the time comes. And so, that's the ultimate plan. And we got that in our playbook, and we'll just keep working on things.
Okay, thanks, Adam. There's a lot of degrees of freedom with that. That looks very, very exciting. Before we leave, a couple people I wanted to hear their voice for a second. Christina Orcutt, are you there? Can you unmute for a second?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, Christina. I'm glad to see that you have come back. What's your history with Wealth Step by Step? What do you think we might be able to do?
Well, I think everybody who's been in the industry knows that people need something that's simple, affordable, and easily be able to duplicate it. And I think that's what we have here. So this is what I was drawn to as far as being able to promote this to everybody I talk to, no matter what business they're in. I always ask them if they have an autoresponder. I have like 6 of them. I don't really think you can have too many. It's like going to the lake. You have a fishing pole every 10 feet away, from each fishing pole. I mean, can you imagine? It just means you're going to reach more people. So, it's a simple autoresponder, it's affordable. And one thing too, I was thinking about is that you could have, talk to people that have any kind of offline business. Most offline small businesses don't have a way to reach their customer base. So this is kind of something for people that have your brick and mortar businesses, and plus every online business. Like I said, I don't think you can have too many autoresponders. But one of the things that I do point out when I'm talking to people is that I tell them, if you want to be in a business, you want it to have all those points I just mentioned, but also this is a subscription-based economy that we're in. One of the things that attracts me to this too is that this is a subscription. And if you look at Costco makes billions of dollars a year from their subscription, whatever you want to call it, from each member. In order for them to shop in their Costco stores, they make more money from the subscription than they do selling their products. So, these are things that you just want to point out to people. So I would say any network marketing company that has a monthly auto ship, it's a good thing. So we have that going for us. And I wanted to mention something else too. I guess just the fact that, you have something here that you could share with everybody. Doesn't matter what kind of business they're working. If they call to ask you to join their business, let them share what they have, but then, you can always back and say, well, we have something here that every single networker out there can use, and it's international. So all here, folks. So we just need to go out and share it.
Well, thanks a lot, Christina. One more person I think is on the line. See if he's drinking coffee tonight. Herb Samuels, are you there? Herb is conducting his own campaign. He's going crazy. I love his posts on our Facebook. Herb, what's your reaction tonight?
Well, it's really refreshing to have something, number one, that management is absolutely on top of things and participating, concerned, really willing to help. And number two, having a service that is so universal, so needed by everyone. And again, we just talked about brick and mortar. It goes, into every aspect. Nonprofit organizations will be able to improve their success. Affiliate marketers, bloggers, people that are social influencers that ultimately are looking for more viewers. They can use this to their advantage, and if they choose, certainly create an adjunct income stream at the same time. So talking about a win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win, we have it here.
Well, thanks a lot, Irv. And we just want to encourage everybody to keep up the daily visit. That's going to be the secret of our system. The daily visit to that Facebook page is the emotional involvement and seeing that people are actually making this thing work. That Facebook page that Susan is operating is just I've never seen that in any other company, the way that's operated. That is going to help send us to the sky. Any final word, Adam, and we'll put this one in the can.
Oh, I just want to thank you, Bob, for your great videos that you made for the company that are on the front of the website now. And there's a lot more in the back office. And you've been an absolute star in promoting Well Step by Step and supporting it, and also this very conference call that you started. And I just can't thank you enough, Bob, for hosting this call. And if people don't know, Bob came along and joined Well Step by Step around June 22nd, which was only about 3 months ago. And Well Step by Step just took off after that. It's like Bob had the magic touch. He made these videos, and all of a sudden, it's like, I guess that was the missing piece of the puzzle. The Well Step by Step just took off after that, and we've been growing like a weed ever since. And all thanks to Bob Peterson and his magic touch with the videos and his conference call and just a whole bunch of things. So thanks a lot, Bob.
You have to have a good base to work from, and you have an excellent base. It was just sitting there waiting to be discovered by tens of thousands of people, Adam. It's just waiting to be discovered. So we're going to go ahead and unmute everybody and give us your name, where you're calling from as you leave for our recording.
Jared from Illinois.
Cynthia from Minneapolis.
Justina from North Carolina.
Ray from Washington, D.C.
George from Florida. George from Naples, Florida.
Thank you all for making this a great meeting, and we'll have this posted within an hour or so. You can see it on the Facebook page and get it around to people. Have a good night.